Well, this is Ryan Inniss then ahead of Tamworth at home. Ryan, good to see you still here. Obviously, you had a big decision to make. How difficult was it?
Yeah, terribly difficult. Obviously, we've got a big squad here doing really well. Obviously, I know we're all fighting for positions. And it's a privilege, obviously, getting called up. But ultimately, I'm here. I'm looking forward to the game on Tuesday. So, just looking forward to that.
How big a surprise was the call-up? Because not many of us would have thought of Ryan Inniss, born in Farnborough, as Trinidad and Tobago international material.
Yeah, do you know what? It's something that I've been working on for years and years, and different administrations within Trinidad. They've had laws change recently. That's why it kind of come around a little bit abruptly, probably too soon if I'm honest, but it's something that they've worked really hard at over there. And obviously my family, without going into it, have done quite a lot of legwork in terms of getting the paperwork across the line that they needed. So yeah, if moving forward, it's definitely a real possibility, but I felt it'd come too soon.
And is it through your dad that you qualify?
Yeah, through my father's father, yeah. So my granddad was born in Port of Spain, Trinidad, so.
And you've chosen Forest Green over international football for the moment, which says, I guess, everything about the competition for places here, doesn't it? Because if you go away, the fear might be you might have to wait before you get back in. Yeah,
of course, you could call it fear. Also, it's a pride in what we're doing here, what I've been doing for the last few years. I want to get this football club back into the Football League, and it's a real tough. I think the league's got tougher again this year. We've got a big squad. The lads are working really hard, and I'm enjoying it. So.
And Tamworth presents its own physical challenges, doesn't it? How much of it is the game, or the sort of game that you relish?
Yeah, of course. Listen, we've all got different attributes. I think I'll bring that to the team, but the lads will stand up and make themselves counted. And ultimately, I think we focus on what we're really good at, and we're full of energy at the minute. And I'm looking forward to see what side goes out there and what we can produce.
The first hour at Aldershot was very good. Obviously, there was the nervy end after they got a couple back. But how much can you take from the resilience that you showed in the last 20 to keep it at 3-2?
Yeah, I know on our day we can show a real blend. We can play multiple ways, multiple systems, and as a defender, yeah, you could look at it and say, we conceded 2 goals, but I take pride in actually holding on to the 3 points away from home. It's a notorious place to go for high-scoring games. We knew that from last year. They have a real go, and credit to them for that.
New goalkeeper in behind you. How did you feel Harry did, and the communication, how good was that?
Yeah, straight away from meeting him, great bloke, very chatty, very open, honest guy. I've probably known for half a day, but yeah, it was nice to have him behind us. Obviously, it's disappointing that Luke wasn't available, but that's football. He's come in and credit to himself. He's a top pro. He looks after himself in the gym, so he was ready to go right away.
And Abraham Kanu back from a broken jaw in 3 places, back early with a mask on. How much does that say about sort of his commitment as well?
Yeah, he's shown great character. Obviously, he's been a big loss for us. It wasn't nice to see when he had the injury, but yeah, he's been a great lad. He's we all got different attributes out there at the back. So he's come in, he's slotted in, he was great. He's put the work in the gym, on the pitch, to show the real fitness to be able to go in and play for us.
And whether it's him or whether it's Geordie alongside you, how does that change that relationship with the other centre half?
Yeah, subconsciously probably. I've probably played obviously with Geordie more and for longer. We've all got different attributes, but I feel like whoever plays alongside each other, we've showed a real, nous to adapt, if you like. But that also depends on who you're playing, what the fixture is. But yeah, we're all fighting hard to get in the team and stay in the team if we're in it. So it's been real healthy.
And back at home, how much is it an opportunity to push on again and push back towards the top?
Yeah, that's the main aim. That's the goal. Like I know you touched on, we're playing Tamworth and they've got, strengths. We look at that. The staff do a great job at showing us everything we need to know. But ultimately, when we play at home, I like to focus on what we bring, our strengths, and we got that real energy about us, and I want us to thrive with that.
And I guess the way that the manager likes briefings and team talks to be short, you've got to pay attention, haven't you? Because things probably only going to get said once.
Yeah, due diligence is done. All the staff, they come together and give us that. But the main emphasis is what we do, what we bring, and the manager's instilled that in us, and hopefully we thrive, like I said.